Patti LaBelle, famed for her straight-shooting demeanor, invariably eschews sugarcoating her words, leading some to surmise she's levied accusations at Oprah for her penchant for drama and placing her guests in uncomfortable spots for the sake of television ratings. Moreover, it appears Oprah's questionable methods weren't solely aimed at the standard celebrity. Even the iconic Aretha Franklin found herself entangled in an awkward on-air exchange. Previously, we delved into whether you'd consider remarriage and the sort of man equipped to handle you at this juncture. Hence, the intrigue surrounding the sit-down between Oprah Winfrey and Aretha Franklin was palpable. This anticipated dialogue between two powerhouses, each esteemed in their own realm, promised a blend of years-long expertise and insight. Yet, the outcome of their discourse left many in the audience puzzled, pondering if there was an underlying layer to their interaction. From the get-go, Oprah's line of questioning seemed tinged with insinuation. Her probe into the kind of man capable of handling Aretha subtly introduced a discordant note to their exchange. In our prior conversation about remarriage, what kind of man would be required to handle you now? Is such a man out there? Absolutely, responded Aretha, her response imbued with her characteristic elegance, although it was difficult to overlook the simmering tension. As the interview unfolded, Oprah delved deeper into personal realms, bringing up Aretha's speculated liaison with Dennis Edwards of the Temptations, bordering on the intrusive. Despite this, Aretha maintained her composure, downplaying the rumored romance and sidestepping any attempts at dramatization. It was only upon reading this book that I learned about Dennis Edwards, another member of the Temptations, and the person the entire day revolved around. It's documented here. Indeed, Franklin and Edwards shared a connection in the early 70s, with Edwards inspiring Franklin's Daydreaming, a track from 1972 where she extols a lover who becomes your everything. Nonetheless, as this interview veered towards potentially sensational topics, including Aretha's anthem, "You Make Me Feel Like a Natural Woman," Oprah's inquiries seemed superficial, more inclined towards scandal than genuine exploration of the music's essence. Through it all, Aretha Franklin stood as a paragon of dignity, not succumbing to Oprah's provocations. She navigated each pointed query with thoughtful, composed replies, never letting Oprah's incitements disturb her equilibrium. This was hardly the first instance of the media's intrusive forays into Aretha's private life, fueled by speculation and hearsay. A notable contention arose from rumors of discord between Aretha and Patti LaBelle. Such an absurd notion. What exactly is transpiring here? Nothing of consequence. We concluded it wasn't worth our time or energy. So, there's no animosity between you two? Oh, come now, certainly not. The speculated rift gained traction when Franklin seemingly snubbed LaBelle at the 2014 Women of Soul event at the White House, neglecting to reciprocate LaBelle's offered handshake. LaBelle later minimized the incident, suggesting to Andy Cohen on Watch What Happens Live that she simply hadn't noticed the slight, attributing it to a misunderstanding over a green coat. Despite a circulated video suggesting otherwise, LaBelle maintained I'm unsure who that woman was, only that she wore a green coat. That year, in response to fabricated tales of a physical altercation between them, Franklin declared, Patti and I have always been on amicable terms. Despite public affirmations from both artists dispelling any feud, speculations of a deeper rivalry lingered, especially when Franklin announced her own line of food products following LaBelle's successful venture with sweet potato pies at Walmart, playfully remarking Miss Patti might need to make some room. Both parties denied any competition, with LaBelle affirming in 2017 to Hotspots magazine, "I've never had issues with anyone. I refuse to be pitted against another woman in this industry." Following Aretha's passing, Lyle paid heartfelt homage to the Queen of Soul, reflecting on Franklin's indelible impact on music and the profound loss felt by many. Despite persistent rumors, Franklin consistently refuted any friction with Lyle, going as far as to challenge a satirical article with a lawsuit, underscoring her intolerance for such baseless claims. In a clarifying missive to the press, Franklin expressed her bewilderment. The notion of Patti and me engaging in fisticuffs on March 20th in Atlanta is preposterous. On that day, I was in New York City, in the throes of birthday celebration preparations. Apologies for the typo. I intended party, which indeed turned out to be a splendid affair. Patti and I have always maintained a cordial relationship. Her presence at the White House was a delight. Quintessential Patti, indeed. To set the record straight, it's well known that Franklin and Lyle possessed the knack for casting subtle aspersions, akin to the divas they truly are. It wouldn't be far-fetched to suggest a sense of rivalry, albeit competitive rather than malicious, might exist between them. Nonetheless, Aretha Louise Franklin, affectionately hailed as the Queen of Soul, transcended mere vocal prowess. She was an elemental force, an emblem of soulful resonance that touched the hearts of countless individuals worldwide. Born on the 25th of March, 1942, in Memphis, Tennessee, Franklin's ascent from modest beginnings to global renown stands as a tribute to her unmatched talent, perseverance, and lasting influence. Detroit, Michigan, served as the crucible for her musical genesis, where her father, C.L. Franklin, a noted preacher at New Bethel Baptist Church, provided the young Aretha a platform to polish her gospel renditions. Her exceptional talent swiftly captured the attention of many, leading to her inaugural record contract with Columbia Records at the tender age of 18. Though her early tenure with Columbia hinted at her potential, it was her alliance with Atlantic Records in 1966 that propelled her career to stellar heights. Chart toppers like I Never Loved a Man, The Way I Love You, and Respect heralded her as a formidable force in the music realm, garnering both critical and popular acclaim. Her voice, a potent blend of power and emotion, solidified her position as an all-time great. The subsequent decade saw Franklin ruling the charts with classics such as Chain of Fools, You Make Me Feel Like a Natural Woman, and Think. Albums like Lady Soul and Young, Gifted and Black highlighted her artistic diversity and prowess, earning plaudits from all quarters. Despite encountering personal and professional hurdles, including disputes with her record label and health issues, Franklin's resilience shone through, with her music reflecting her life's trials and triumphs. Franklin's cinematic foray in 1980, with a memorable role in the Blues Brothers movie, further cemented her cultural icon status. Throughout the 80s and 90s, she continued to enchant audiences with hits such as Freeway of Love and the George Michael duet, I Knew You Were Waiting for Me. Franklin's influence extended well beyond the musical domain. She was a stalwart advocate for civil rights and gender equality, with her rendition of Respect emerging as a feminist anthem, garnering admiration from both activists and fellow artists. Her illustrious career was laden with accolades, including an astounding 18 Grammy Awards and the distinction of being the first woman inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1987, underscoring her indelible mark on the music landscape. Franklin's indomitable spirit and musical legacy continue to inspire a host of artists, from Whitney Houston to Beyoncé, evidencing her enduring impact on subsequent generations. The world collectively grieved on August 16, 2018, when the Queen of Soul bid adieu at 76, yet her legacy endures, a testament to the transcendent power of music to console, invigorate, and unify. As we reminisce about the Queen of Soul, let's honor her life, her artistry, and the profound legacy she bestowed upon the world. Aretha Franklin's earthly journey has concluded, but her melodic echo will forever resonate in our collective memory. And with that, we conclude this tribute. Farewell.